Imagine it's December 2026. Two people are looking at their money. One says, "I didn't lose money, but I didn't build anything either." The other says, "I wasn't lucky. I just followed a small plan every month and ended up building a small fortune aside." This video is about that plan. Welcome to WiseWolf Economics. This is not financial advice. It's a simple way many people organize their money when the future feels unclear. You don't need to be rich. You don't need to predict markets. You just need a plan. The decision is not what to buy. The decision is this. Every month, I will move 10% of my income before I spend it. Some people choose 10%. If they can afford more, they choose 15% or 20%. The number is flexible. The habit is not. So choose your number is your first step. Here's where most people get stuck. They ask, where should all this money go? The plan says, don't choose one place. Money works better when it has different jobs, or in other words, don't put all your eggs in one basket. So instead of one big decision, you can give your money more than one role. The first role is protection. Some of that 10% stays easy to reach. Why? Because life is unpredictable. People who had this in 2025 didn't panic when prices moved or news turned dark. This money doesn't grow much. It protects your peace of mind. The second role is growth. This is where stocks earn their place in the pack. Not trading, not chasing headlines, just owning small pieces of strong businesses and letting time work in your favor. Historically, broad markets like the S&P 500 have rewarded patience, delivering about 10% per year on average over the long run. Not every year, not in a straight line, but over time. In 2025, markets rose, fell, and tested emotions, as they always do. Those who stayed invested, who trusted the process instead of reacting to noise, came out stronger. This role is slow, quiet, almost boring, and that's exactly why it's powerful. The third role is insurance. This is where gold usually sits. In 2024 and 2025, during periods of uncertainty, gold helped protect value when confidence felt fragile. Central banks noticed too, increasing their gold reserves as a form of defense, not speculation. Will that happen again? No one can say. And that uncertainty is exactly why this role stays small. Gold isn't here to win races. It's here to keep the pack balanced when the terrain gets rough. The fourth role is reality. This is where silver and industrial metals live. They're not stories or symbols. They're tools, used in energy, technology, and infrastructure. In 2025, real demand from the real economy helped support their prices. When things are being built, wired, and powered, these metals matter. But they move more. They swing harder. That's why people use them with care. Small role, clear purpose, a reflection of what the world is actually doing. The final role is discipline. A small part of the portfolio stays undecided, not forgotten, not wasted. This is the space that allows adjustment without panic. When markets fall, it can quietly add to stocks. When life feels uncertain, it can increase protection. Or sometimes, it does nothing at all. This role isn't about action. It's about keeping decisions calm when emotions are loud. Because discipline is what turns a plan into something you can actually live with. When you look at the whole picture, every part has a role. Cash gives you stability. Stocks give you growth. Gold gives you protection. Real-world metals keep you connected to reality. And discipline holds everything together. This isn't about predicting what comes next. It's about building something that can move through uncertainty without breaking. Strong portfolios aren't built on bold guesses. They're built on balance.
The market will always move. Headlines will always shout. Emotions will always try to rush decisions. But a clear plan stays calm. Let us know in the comments if this plan aligns with your goals for 2026 and whether you plan to follow it. If it helped you see investing differently, consider subscribing. And remember, join the pack. Be a wise wolf.